Luigi, not the result obviously you were looking for in the shootout, but did you feel like you played a more connected game overall tonight than the previous night against Bowling Green?
Yeah, I thought we came off to a better start today. It's tough going down 2-0 yesterday, but I think throughout both games, we're up, they tie it. I think we kind of took our foot off the gas, especially today. We kind of got caught up in their stuff. There's a lot of special team stuff. Yeah, I think we can do a better job um, capitalizing 5-on-5. I think kind of the whole start of the year, I think we could have done a better job. So, um, but I thought today was maybe a little more consistent throughout the game. Um, yeah,
The second period, you guys maintained possession in the offensive zone for more than 2 minutes. Line changes are running through. Did you feel like that was a nice catalyst to getting the offense started?
yeah, for sure. It's a lot easier to play against when they're tired. So, um, I think something we tried doing a little more, especially there, was just kind of having a shot mentality, and then they were man on man, so just kind of recovering pucks off of them. It made them scramble a little bit, and then we were just able to kind of change in the O zone a lot more, and got them tired, and that's kind of how we maintained it.
Were there a lot of changes to the way that you wanted to play in the third period, or was it just kind of go back to grinding it out, try to get one more?
Yeah, it's just kind of stick to the same game plan. Try to hem them in, try to get on their D, and yeah, we just didn't get to it.
Overtime, you get double shifted a couple times, a lot of ice out there. What is the plan for you when you go out there in the 3-on-3 versus 5-on-5?
It's a lot of possession. You know, um, Kind of just try to not play with as much risk, I guess. I'm not saying that you play 5-on-5 with risk, but just trying to, limit what could end up turning into a risk, um, and then just trying to get speed on them, and then trying to find little 2-on-1s, little plays like that.
In a physical series like this was all weekend, um, was it? Did you feel like it was your job to match that physicality and go over the top with it, or was it kind of stick to your game?
Yeah, obviously, we don't want to kind of get pushed by them, so we tried to, I guess, be a physical back. I think it was a good test for our team to kind of face that physicality. But at the same time, we don't want to kind of run around and just try being physical. We kind of want to state our game plan.
With so many one goal game. I mean, every game seems to be a one goal game. Just when you have that many this early in the year, do you feel the team building maybe some confidence, even though it didn't turn out with a win tonight, but just playing better in those situations is going to benefit you down the road?
Yeah, I think it's nice to get into a couple of those. I think, and kind of test the adversity of the team. But at the same time, we don't want to be in those situations. Yeah, we've been in those situations too many times. We've Trace does such a good job for us in the net and getting us to those situations, keeping us in, and then we go to shootout 4 times this year and kind of leave them out to dry on 3 of them. So yeah, I think it's a good test, but we don't want to be there.
Is there something you think this team needs to do better to avoid these kind of last last period games like this?
Yeah, I think we can't take our foot off the gas. Looking back, Wisconsin, we were up in both games. Those end up going to a shootout. We lose. This weekend, we're up in both games. They end up tying it. Go to shootout both games. Um, Even St. Thomas, we had a lead in the third, and they end up going up, and we battled through that one and ended up tying it and going to overtime in a shootout. But yeah, I mean, we can't put ourselves in those situations.
Good.
Tracy makes a couple of those huge saves and odd man rushes late in the game. How much confidence does that give you if you're on the ice or on the bench?
Yeah, it's a lot of confidence. Yeah, I had a bad pinch there, and he bailed me out there at the end of overtime. But he's one of the best, if not the best, goalie in college hockey, and it's nice having that in the back of our minds. But at the same time, we can't leave him out to dry and force him to make those saves all game.
What's the biggest positive from this series that you can take away as far as something that you can bring forward now that you've played 2 CCHA series?
I think just kind of get into more CCHA style play, the physicality of it. Dealing with that, especially this weekend against Bowling Green, they were so physical. But I think, that's probably the biggest thing. I think moving forward, I think it's going to be the same. Being a tight series like this, there's going to be teams that are probably going to want to have the same game plan against us. So, I guess just trying to deal with that and kind of going forward. I think maybe I thought we were decent on the special teams, and moving forward, I think it's going to be throughout all of CCHA play. We're going to be in situations like that. So I think moving forward, I think we got to continue to be good there. And 5-5, we still got to be better.